Hello and welcome to this short video for those of you who are comfortable working on your hands and knees. We're going to open out into the neck, under the armpit and the side body. So we're going to begin in standing. Find your mountain pose, feet hip width apart, palms downwards, fingertips reaching downwards to start with. We'll just begin to bring a little bit of movement into the neck, seeing how it feels to tilt your head from side to side here. And then just let it come back up to center. We'll have done this exercise in class with a strap before. Today we're going to do it without a strap. So we're going to be taking the right ear to the right shoulder first of all. And then take the left hand behind you and reach it towards the opposite hip. So my left hand's reaching towards my hip on the right side. Depending on how much mobility you've got in the front of the shoulder, you might want to clasp your hands here or grab a hold of your right arm with your left hand, just to increase that opening. Pausing here for a moment, and then letting the head come back up to center and releasing the hold. We'll do the same thing again, so right ear is coming over to the right shoulder, left hand's becoming behind to the small of the back to catch a hold of the arm or to clasp the hand. And then you're just going to turn the chin down, your eyes down, so you're looking underneath or down towards the right armpit. Check that you're still standing tall here. And then on your next inhale, you can turn your head back to center, lift it up. Exhale, let the arms become free. So we'll go the opposite way. So we'll take left ear down to left shoulder. Right hand's going to come behind. Either take a hold of your left arm, take your left hand up and make a little hand clasp, or just have your right hand resting somewhere on the small of your back. Feeling that opening from the right ear down to the right shoulder. Inhale, head comes back up. Exhale, release your arms. Same thing, and this time we have the head turn as well. So standing tall to start with, inhale. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Take up a bind if you wish, or take the right hand towards the left small of the back. And then turn the chin so you're looking down towards the left armpit. Neck is long, left shoulder's not shrugging up towards the left ear here. Inhale, head back, just look straight ahead, bring it up to center. Exhale, release your arms. You can give your shoulder a roll out if you need to. Then we bring our hands either to the small of the back or clasp them behind you, depending on how much opening you have here. You're then squeezing the elbows together or squeezing the shoulder blades together. We're not going to let the tummy push forwards here, so we're staying really straight in the front of the body. As we inhale, our hands away from us, and exhale them back down if they're lifting. Or we're inhaling to squeeze the elbows together, and then exhaling to release. So you're inhaling, squeezing the elbows together, staying soft in your knees. Exhale, release. Or inhale, taking the hands clasped away from the body. Exhale, bringing them back down again. One more of your choice. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to lower. Good. Now we're going to come into a little vinyasa flow, vinyasa being flow in Sanskrit. You may want to have a chair in front of you here, just to slide out underneath the arms, but not need to take too much pressure through the wrists. So I would recommend, if you don't have a chair in front of you, just pause the video and nip and fetch one just now. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to stand in our mountain pose to start with, check our starting posture. And we're inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling to bring them down onto your chair. Inhaling here to find a flat-backed position. And then exhaling to come down, one knee down and the other knee down. Then we inhale, just taking our hips forward, shoulders come away from the ears as we're opening through the front of the chest, maybe looking upwards ever so slightly. We exhale and either take our weight back towards our heels into a modified child's pose, or alternatively, so long as your chair is on something that's not going to slide, you can tuck your toes and lift up into a modified downward facing dog position. Doesn't matter which position you're in, it's whichever one's right for your body. On the next exhale, prepare to step up. And then inhale, step one foot and the other foot back to your flat back position. Exhale, navel pulls up towards the spine, tuck your chin into your chest here. And then inhale, scoop the arms up, bring the palms together. Exhale, bring them back down to start. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale to reach, exhale to fold. Inhale to flat back, exhale to come down onto your hands and knees. Inhale, take the weight forward, slight arch in the back. Exhale, coming back to modified child's pose or modified downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. On the next inhale, you're taking your weight forward and stepping up to your flat back position. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, softening in the knees as you reach all the way up to the ceiling, grow tall. Exhale, hands down to heart center. 1 more like that. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold, hands to chair. Inhale to flat back, take the sides of the chair if your wrists are struggling. Exhale to come down to hands and knees. Inhale, weight comes forwards, looking upwards. Exhale to downward facing dog or child's pose. 2 breaths here, feeling your back long, soften into the knees if that helps you get a longer back. Inhale to look forward, step forwards to child's pose. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Good. Take a little pause there for a moment. We're going to do a very similar start to the movement, and this time work a little bit more into stretching underneath our armpits and down into the side body as we go through this movement. We're going to inhale to reach. Exhale, hands come down to the chair. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to come down to your hands and knees. Pausing here just for a second to set up. So what we're going to do is work on sliding one hand forward along the chair as we take our weight back. You might want to bring one hand down onto the floor for support, or you might be happy keeping it up here. So what we'll do together is start to take the weight back towards the heels and slide the right hand forwards on the chair. Exhaling wherever it's comfortable to here. And then inhaling to draw back up to center. We're then going to step the left foot up into a low lunge. And at this point, you might want to bring your left hand onto your left knee. So it was the right hand that slid forward, so it's the right hand that's still going to move here. We take a breath in, and the right hand comes up towards the ceiling. Exhale and bring it back down again. It doesn't matter how far it lifts up, but what you're aiming for is with the right leg being back, feeling that increase in length all the way up through this part of the body as your arm comes up. Going to do that again. So inhale, right hand comes up. And then this time just take a slight lean over to the left, keeping the chest and the hips facing forwards as much as you can. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bring both hands back to your chair. Bring the knee back down again, and then come down to rest into child's pose if that's comfortable. Tuck the toes under, come to downward facing dog, or maybe you want to take your hands off the chair and just come down into a little ball here for a moment. On the next inhale, we're going to start to make our way back up again, using the chair to come up to a flat back position. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, hands reach tall. Exhale, they come back down to heart center. So let's repeat on the left hand side. Inhaling to reach. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale to come down to this hands and knees position. Inhaling to slide the left hand forwards here. Take the weight back towards your hips. You decide how far this is comfortable for you to go. Inhale, coming back up again. And this time it's the right foot that steps up to be in front here. Inhale, and the left hand reaches high. Exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, left hand reaches high, and then fingertips reach out over towards the right hand side. Inhale, arm high. Exhale, bring it back down again. Step your right foot back so your knees are in alignment, and then come to downward facing dog, child's pose with your hands up, or child's pose with your hands tucked under or under your head. Inhale as we start to work our way back up into standing, finding a flat back. Exhale, navel draws towards spine. Inhale, arms reach skywards. Exhale, coming together, Anjali Mudra, prayer position, into Tadasana, your mountain pose. Just pausing here for a moment to notice how your energy feels, how your breath feels, how your temperature is there after that movement. You're very welcome to tag on another video to this, or take a little moment to do a pranayama, some breath work, or a shavasana, a relaxation, now that you're finished this movement. Thank you very much. Take good care.